What's up, guys? So today we're back with another video. Today is a very special day. I'm getting tempered glass for the Galaxy S7 Edge, and this will be in the gold color. I say this is a special day because, not only because I'm one of the sole owners of this company, Tempered Armor that is, but I say it's a special day because I get many samples, and I posted a few, that you get other companies are selling stuff like this. That isn't glass. That's crap. And then you get companies like this was Plenson sent me these. This Plenson sent me a bunch of these. Again, this is crap. This is not glass. These don't work with cases. They fall off. It's just crap. And it's pushed on Amazon as being glass. Alright, so let's get into what the real thing is. Let's go. Alright, so first things first. Let's get the Batman knife out. Put that Batman knife on deck here. You can see we're using a new box now. Got some nice microfiber on it. Trying this out for a bit. Alright, so I'm not going to try to damage it. This is my only piece. Came in today. Alright, so you open it up. You're going to notice when it does come, nifty little card. You're going to notice when it does come though, you're going to notice that it's highly protected. These aren't cheap to make. The bending machine is extremely expensive to actually do this. And that's going to be the product at hand. It's going to come with something like this, because I'm saying this is a demo unit for me, but it comes with the wet and the dry wipes, your usual dust grabber, and this newly designed beautiful box. Alright, so let's actually get to actually doing this. I'm actually nervous doing it because it's my only piece in house, so if I screw it up, it's going to take me a long time to get another one. So first things first, if you got one in S7 Edge in a case, you're going to want to take it out of the case. So let's do that. Alright, now that we got that out of the case, we're going to need some rubbing alcohol of some sort. I like to use my own. Yeah, the ones in here are fine, but I just like to use my own. So we grab a cotton ball. Of course, cotton is not really the best. If you get like actually, do I have? Nah, I'm just gonna use a cotton ball because it causes lint. But you can use whatever you want. I've done a few of these, so. But give it a good clean. Of course, the camera has to come right on. So give it a good clean. All your fingerprints and all your dust off of it. I'm going to use another one here that I have. Give it a good drying effect. Alright, now. Now is the important part. Now we are actually going to use what we got here. I'm going to use the dry one. Just going to rip that open. And I'm going to use this. Open it up. And I'm going to go over it in like a polishing kind of a way. Alright, now, before you do anything, so I already touched it because of the curved glass. Alright, before you do anything, you're going to want to slide it off into your hand very gently. Pick it up like this, curve it, obviously in your eye level, and just make sure there's no dust. And what I always say when you're doing this, get a can of compressed air and just keep it on deck. And if you need to spray any dust away, honestly, to me, it's the best way of getting a perfect install. Just give it a quick blow of air and you don't have any problems. I don't have one, so right now I'm suggesting something and I don't even have it, so yeah, bad practice. But let's see if we can make do with what we got. Alright, that looks pretty clean to me. So we're going to put that down, pick this up. As usual, it's going to come with two sides. Now you're going to want to be careful. As I said, this is expensive. I don't know what we're going to put the retail price on. Cost is extremely high. So I'm going to be very careful here. I do not want to mess this up. Alrighty. So there we go. Now, the ever important and did we do it? And that is on there, guys. That is on there. And there you go. As you can see, still see the Samsung logo. As you can see, it's completely edge to edge. Real glass, as you can hear. Power on. No bubbles anywhere. Alright, let's try the fingerprint sensor. Check. Let's try some touch. Bring up Chrome. Let's go to the site. temperedarmor.com. And there she is. Fully loaded with tempered glass. Now I would go left and right, but I don't have anything on my other screens. So I can't exactly do that for you. It's to make sure you guys that we can swipe. Let's see, is there anything that allows me to swipe? Well, Instagram lets me go up and down. Yeah. As you can see, touch has no issue. Well, I can safely say, out of the test subjects, this will be final, guys. Alright, so leave this a thumbs up. I would say I'm going to share a link to this, but we don't have it final. I may put up a pre-order for you guys, if anybody wants to grab it when I try to figure out the pricing. But this is real tempered glass. This isn't plastic or anything like it. Alright guys, as I said, leave it a thumbs up, share it around, let people know about this, and as always, I'll see you in the next one.